Hi, okay, so in the last video, I tried my best to explain the spectrum grid with vectors of sexuality and romantic orientations. And so now I'm going to talk about gender identity, which doesn't fit that spectrum graph quite right, because it's more reflexive internal of who you identify with as within yourself, as opposed to external and who you are attracted to. So there's that difference, and yeah, also breaking the binary system. So I'll talk a little bit about that, and then I'll, say my big reveal. Yeah, keep watching. And now we come to gender. It's a little different, because we're talking gender identity, not your biological sex. I think we can all establish that you are born, your biological sex is male or female, or then there's intersex. And that's, necessary for reproduction, but physiology and all that. But this is psychological, our identity, our soul, who we are. And that doesn't always reflect our body physically. And if you identify with male or female, that is your biological sex, then it's called cisgender. If you identify as the opposite of what you were born, it's transgender. And then there's third gender, so this is breaking the binary system. And honestly, I'm not entirely sure what that third gender represents, because, I just did a little research for now, and it can mean a lot of different things. It can mean you identify as both a man and a woman, or neither, or something other, that's not male or female. So there's that, and yeah, so big reveal. After much consideration and thought and reflection on everything I've been through, I identify as gender fluid. Gender fluid is sometimes you identify as a guy, sometimes you identify as a girl. Sometimes you identify as both at the same time, sometimes you identify as neither. And it's really reflective of my personality and who I am. I'm all over the place. But, my preferred pronouns are still he, him, all that masculine pronouns. Because for the most part, I identify as a man. But not entirely. And not always. And it's something more subtle. Like, if you read my, part of my memoir section on the blog, I don't want to wear a dress. I don't want to cross-dress. But I identify as female in other aspects. And that might just be confusing gender roles and all that, which is another completely separate, but not really, issue that makes everything confusing. But it just makes sense to me. Okay, thanks for watching. Subscribe to find sneak peeks before I post on my blog. Follow my blog for more information on me, my story, and how I use poetry to help myself and others process and use it as therapy to get through life and survive. # goggles are cool. Thanks!